Session 3, Lesson 19, Addition with two-digit numbers. One bee visits 47 flowers. Another bee visits 32 flowers. How many flowers do the bees visit? Okay, well, this sounds like an addition problem to me because it wants to know how many flowers do they visit all together. Okay, so I know that's going to be 47 plus 32. Okay, so I can write that out, 47, and I'm actually going to stack them on top of each other, plus 32, okay? And you notice that this number has two digits, and this number has two digits, right? Well, we know in two-digit numbers, this number right here tells us how many what? That's right, how many tens, okay? So we have 4 tens, okay? So I'm going to show you 4 tens. 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, 4 tens, right? Okay. And then this number tells us how many what? Ones. That's right. Okay, so how many ones do we have? 7. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so this is what we have, 4 tens, 7 ones. But now we want to add 32, which is the same as how many tens? That's right, 3 tens. So I'm going to put 3 tens down here. Okay, and how many ones? Yes, 2 ones. Okay. So here I have represented both my numbers, 47 and 32, okay? Well, when we add, we are combining things, right? We're combining our tens and our ones. So I'm going to take all of my ones and I'm going to put them together, right? Okay. So I'm just going to take all these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. So after I added all my ones together, how many do I have? Yes, 9. All right, so I'm going to put 9 under here, under the ones. See how I have 7 ones plus 2 ones equals 9 ones. Now let's deal with our tens. All right, I have 4 tens here. If I bring one up, how many tens am I going to have? Yes, 5, 6, and 7. Let's check that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens when we add them all together, right? Okay. Move this over a little bit. So once we add them together, our new number, and I'm going to put my 7 tens under here, and my new number is what? 79, which is the same as 7 tens and 9 ones, okay? So now let's look at what the author of our workbook did. Oh, our author found a way to use a hundreds chart. That's one way we could do it. Well, he knows that he's going to start on 47, so he found 47. And he added his tens first. Well, how many tens is in 32? Yeah, 3. Well, when I want to add tens, what do I do on my 100 chart? Yeah, I go down a row. And I want to add 3 tens. So I'm going to go down 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. But I'm not done yet. I've got to add my ones. So how many ones are in 32? Yes, 2 ones. Well, I'm adding, so I'm going to go to the right. All right, 1, 2. Did that land me on the same answer that we already got? It did. So that's another way you could find it. Our author also put together all the tens and all the ones, right? So when he put all the tens together, he had 7 tens. Well, what is 7 tens the same as? Yeah, it's the same as 70, right? Because when we count by tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. That's 70, right? Now ones, they're just going to be the same number as when you count them up because they're each worth only 1. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're just going to bring 9 down here, okay? And we know 70 plus 9 is 79. Good job. All right, so let's practice a little bit. Okay, so they've given us a 100 chart, and they've given us some pictures to work with. Okay, so 57 plus 12. Okay, well, first let's look at our picture. All right, they showed us 57, 5 tens, 7 ones. And they showed us 12, 1 10, 2 ones, right? So they've already got 60 right here, 60 plus something. Where do you think they got 60 from? That's right, they added their tens together. They had 5 tens up here and then another 10 down here. So that made 6 tens, which is the same as 60. So now we get to add our ones. We know we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When we add all our ones together, we have 9 ones. And what is 60 plus 9? Yeah, 69. Very good. I could have also used my 100 chart. I could have found 57. There it is. And I'm adding. So when I add my tens, I go down a row. How many tens am I going to add? Yes, just 1. So I'm going to go down a row, but I'm not done yet. I've got to add some ones. How many ones are there? Yes, 2 ones. So I'm going to hop 2 to the right because I'm adding 1, 2. Did I land on the same number as we got earlier? Yes, 69. That's just another way you can do it. Okay. All right, so now let's look here. 41 plus 38. Okay, they've showed me 41, 4 tens, and 1 1. And they've shown me 38, 3 tens, and 8 ones. Okay, now they already put 70 down. Why? They were nice enough to go ahead and add my tens together for me. How many tens did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 7 tens, which is the same as 70. Okay, so now all we've got to do is see how many ones we have. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 70 plus 9 is what? 79. Very good. Let's see if we can use our 100 chart. Okay, we're going to start on 41. There's 41. And now we're adding our tens first. How many rows down are we going to go? 3. That's right, because we're adding 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. Not done yet, though. I've got to add my ones. How many ones do I need? That's right, 8. And I'm adding, so I'm going to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I still land on the same answer? I did. I found the same answer, just in a different way. And you guys can use whatever way makes the most sense to you. Okay, so this one we've got a little bit of reading to do. 42 ants carry leaves. 31 more ants join them. How many ants carry leaves now? This sounds like an adding problem to me. They want to know how many ants are carrying leaves all together. So I'm going to stack my numbers, and now you know why I wanted to stack my numbers, because I want to make it easy as I can on myself to add my tens and ones. Okay, so let's look at the ones. Okay, and I'm going to highlight it. I have 2 ones here and 1 1 here, okay? So I'm going to bring my ones down into this box after adding them together. What's 2 plus 1? That's an easy one. Yeah, 3. And now I'm going to add my tens, okay? I'm going to circle my tens. I have 4 tens plus 3 tens. What's 4 plus 3? Yes, it is 7. Very good. So I have 7 tens and 3 ones, which is 73. Okay, so I have 73 ants carrying leaves. Very good. Okay, this is the one that you guys worked on in class. So if you were a little bit confused, this is a good way for you to look at what mistakes you might have made, and we'll learn from them. Okay, so 43 plus 24. All right, they've shown me 43 and they've shown me 24. Okay, I'm going to add my tens together. They already did it for me. They've got 60. Let's see if that's really 6 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6 tens? It is after I add them together. See, 4 plus 2 is 6. And if it's 6 tens, it is 60. Okay, now we're going to add our ones. We have 3 ones up here and 4 ones down here. How many is that all together? That's right, 7 ones. So 60 plus 7 is, go ahead, you can say it, 67. Our favorite number. Okay, so now let's look over here. We have 35 plus 33. They've shown me 35, and they've shown me 33. And again, they already wrote 60 down. They were nice enough to add my tens together. All right, so it's still 60, even though it was added differently here. We had 4 tens plus 2 tens here, and now we have 3 tens plus 3 tens. It still is the same thing as 6 tens, which is the same thing as 60. So now we get to add our ones. We have 5 ones up here and 3 ones down here. What is 5 plus 3? That's right, 8. Very good. All right, so 60 plus 8 is 68. Very good. Those were just one apart from each other, weren't they? Okay, so now let's look on the back. 84 plus 12. Okay, they've shown me 84 and they've shown me 12, right? Okay, so I'm going to count all my tens together. Well, I know I have 8 up here. What's one more? Yes, 9. 9 tens. So I'm going to put my 9 right here. Okay, and now I'm going to add my ones. Now it's important that you get these in the right position, right? This number is going to tell me how many tens I have. And then the number after that is going to tell me how many ones. So how many ones do I have? 4 plus 2. That's right, 6. So we have 96. 84 plus 12 is 96. Now let's say I wanted to use my 100 chart. We're going to find 84. Okay. All right, we're going to add tens. So how many tens am I going to add? That's right, just 1. So I'm going to go down a row to add 10. And now I'm not done. I need to add my ones. That's right, I need to add 2 ones. So I'm going to go 2 to the right since I'm adding. 1, 2. Did I still come up with the same answer? I did. Very good. Okay. All right, so 61 plus 27. They showed me 61. And they showed me 27. All right, well, let's look at our tens. And let's look at our ones. Okay, how many 10s do I have? 6 plus 2. What is 6 plus 2? Yes, 8. But I'm going to put 8 in the 10s place, right? Because it's not just 8, it's 80. So I have to put this 8 in the 10s place. Now let's see how many ones. I have 1 plus 7. What is 1 plus 7? Yeah, 8. So I have 8 10s and I have 8 1s when I add them together. Okay, so now let's come down here. One bird has 23 seeds. Another bird has 35 seeds. How many seeds do both birds have? Oh, all together. I'm going to add again. So here I'm going to stack them up with my 10s over my 10s and my 1s over my 1s. So 23 and 35. All right. Now, when you do it like this, it's very important to bring your 1s, when you add your 1s together, bring it down right below it, and then add your 10s together and bring it down right below it. Okay, so let's do our 1s first. We have 3 1s and 5 1s. What is 3 plus 5? Yes, it is 8. So I'm going to put that 8 just right under there to show me that I'm got 8 1s. Now, let's add our 10s. 2 10s plus 3 10s. What is 2 plus 3? That's right, it's 5. So I'm going to bring 5 down here. So we have how many seeds altogether? Yes, 58. Very good.